Navy boot camp, because all the boot camps are different.
Let's just get right into this. All right, you just hopped out of the O'Hare International.
I remember this walk, bro. Getting off the plane, bro. Everybody's got their phones out,
all right, you
taking
just hopped
videos
out
of
the
this.
O'Hare International.
This part right here.
You might be chilling the USO. You're gonna be chilling the lounge for maybe like an hour.
Yo, I didn't get to, okay, the USO is like a lounge, like in every airport that they like let military people come and chill at, like food, snacks, like beds and shit. We got to the USO at like 11 because we landed at like 6 or 8 or some shit, bro. Because we had to go eat. So what they do is they give you like a check to get food. It's like that's your last good meal, bro, for months. So we went to McDonald's, bro. We was just chilling there for like a couple hours. We saw like a couple people from like other states and shit, talked to them, yada yada. And we just waited for a while because we knew it was about to go down, bro. So we got to the USO. We was like the last couple people there. And then we had to like sign in this shit. And like they're all like, okay, line up and go downstairs and just walk that way. And basically as soon as like we walking, bro, like they like, yo, fucking run, get the fuck over here, put your phone away. Like it's over with at that point. Like your life about to change.
But it's gonna be late. It's gonna be late when they're gonna come pick you up.
It is gonna be late.
When you're in the airport, they're gonna measure your foot size on this machine, right? I'll put it on the screen.
Doctor shows, you know.
The doctor shows. They'll analyze how big your foot is.
I think I
did
do
what's
that
a comfortable
shit.
size for you. And for me, they wrote 12M, which is 12 male, and you're gonna have that little imprint on your hand for about the rest of the night of arrival.
Yo, they really do be writing on people. Like take a marker and like they write your social on you. They write your shoe size and like your gender and shit. Like you really like feel like a fucking like an animal, bro. Like that's like the first step, bro. As soon as you get there, you go in the first issue. So like you gotta get butt ass naked, fucking like put on the shit that they give you. You gotta put away your shit. And they gotta know like what size you should.
You ain't doing too much, but as soon as you get there, as soon as those doors open,
they gonna rush you out. It's like, it's weird. It's kind of like in that bus.
Yo, the ride there is crazy, bro. Crazy. We was sitting on the airport ground for like 4 hours, bro. And once you do get on that bus, the ride is like 40 minutes, bro. But it felt like fucking 5, bro. They play in this fucking like Navy fucking like video, bro. I feel like I'm getting brainwashed. Like everybody's fucking like quiet as fuck because it's like 11 at night, bro. Everybody knows what's about to happen, bro. So everybody's quiet as fuck. The air is thick as fuck. Look at this nigga's face. That's how everybody really was, bro. Like there's this couple, right? They told us what seats to get on, right? Like we were supposed to sit on that seat, and I was sitting next to this girl, right? And this one dude walked up. He was like, yo, can I sit there? Like, it's my girl type shit. And I was like, yeah, go ahead. In my head, I'm like, yo, if I get in trouble, I'm going to tell him that he was sitting in my fucking seat when I walked over there. You know, I was going to get in trouble. So I didn't give a fuck. So like they hugging and shit. Like they know it's about to go down. Like nobody's talking, bro. Nobody's talking. And it's so ominous and scary and like dark ass ride. It's late at night. Like it's wild, bro. This is the wildest fucking ride I've ever had, bro.
Quiet, like you're not talking.
What I say, nobody is talking, bro. Nobody is talking. This is facts. I'm fucking with this video already.
Hey, the video on.
The
video.
Talk
about the SEALs top 6, and that's the little.
That's the video, yo. No, there was a different dude on my video though.
Pay attention, be quiet, don't say nothing. Once you get to RTC, once they open those doors,
they open the doors. You got your bags on your back. They're like, yo, run, get the fuck out here. Line the fuck up. Keep your fucking head down. Don't fucking look at me.
It's game time. When you run in, right, there's gonna be a line of flags in the middle of.
This is where we was at. The same exact hallway. Yo, there's only one boot camp in the whole world. So everybody that's in the Navy, they do the same shit in the same place. Those flags in the middle, you can't step on those. I don't even know why they got them looking up because we had to look down. We weren't even allowed to look at motherfuckers.
The hallway.
You get like a certain amount of time to call your parents. You get 30 minutes.
They give you 30 seconds to call your parents, bro.
How long to say? They say, "Hey mom, I got here." Or, "Hey mom or dad, I got here."
Yeah, they tell you to tell your parents that you got there.
Within 3 weeks. So the first thing that I did, that I agreed
and turn your fucking phone off.
Analysis alphabetically. They just started getting our names.
We didn't do your analysis like the next day or some shit.
And they did exchange like, what size are you? You know, say like me. I said 12M. So they provided me size 12 male Go Fasters. I'm kind of speeding through it, but like after that, they taking your divisions, and you know that's basically the first night. It's just a lot of like.
See, he got lucky. He got his division on the first night. Me, I was in holding for 2 days, meaning they didn't have enough motherfuckers to make divisions yet. So we had to wait. Like we couldn't even start training for 2 days. We didn't get to sleep. We didn't get to eat till 2 days after that, bruh. Shit was wild, bruh. So they just had us in the compartment with like a couple of us just doing nothing for like 48 hours, bruh. Like shit was crazy, bruh. Shit was so crazy. And then they was like, don't go to sleep, bruh. I swear on everything, bruh. I was sitting there at like a desk, bruh. I was sitting there at like a table. And like I just like went like this and I put my head like on the edge of the table and I fell asleep and I woke up. There's a fat ass mark on my head. They was like, yo, you was fucking out. I was like, I know, bro. We was up, we was hungry, we was tired, everything, bro.
Indoctrination stuff. P-days, so that's where
P-days, yup.
done, your dental. Everything's gonna be stamped. Everything that you have.
These days don't
everything
count.
Form inspection. 3 things you guys should probably brush up on before you guys get to boot camp. Make sure you know your ranking recognition.
Gotta
the
know this
Sailor's
shit,
Creed.
bro.
You guys wanna know the
Gotta
Sailor's
know
Creed
that shit.
and your general orders.
This is your recruit Bible.
This is the Bible.
That's the book.
Recruit Bible.
I still got that shit somewhere.
If it says it in this book,
Yo, the first couple days, like, when you don't got shit to do, you're literally reading this shit. And you better fucking read it, bro, because you're gonna need to know or you're gonna get sent back, bro. And you're gonna be there longer. Like, there was one point in like week 3 where I knew fucking everything and I stopped studying it and then I fucking forgot the shit and I had to restudy the shit again. Just keep fucking doing it. Like, just keep doing it, bro. No matter what. Even if you feel like you know shit.
Anchors away, my boys.
Anchors away. Sail
So, yeah, a lot
on
of the
to
stuff on here, they're gonna
forest
test you.
shores. We sail at break of day.
Everything's multiple choice. Nothing is written.
Yeah, everything's
so your
multiple
first
choice,
test,
though.
I'm sure still applies now. Like your ranking recognition, the 3 things that we told you guys to brush up on before you guys get to boot camp.
your general orders.
Your general
We
orders.
do have
you know,
tests and
basic,
shit, y'all.
Like sailor knowledge.
In
Make sure you
many
also
different
pass
forms.
Your preliminary PT, right? And if you pass those 2 things, you're eligible for a rank up. Let's say you enter as like a senior recruit. By the end of boot camp, you're gonna be an E2, right? So we got through the first.
They didn't
3
rank
weeks.
nobody up off
Week
of
4,
physical shit,
live
y'all. They was
fire,
capping.
where they teach you how to handle. My week 4 is where they taught us how to handle a weapon. It's an M9.
Live fire. Live fire. Week 4. Yo, this shit was the most fun part, bro. But this shit literally lasted like 5 minutes. I was so sick. But we was firing real guns for real. It's the only gun training you getting in the entire Navy is shooting at these targets for 5 minutes, bro. That's it. That's it.
And after that, we're gonna progress to week 5. That was our week 5, firefighting. This is like-
Firefighting. Firefighting was straight. Firefighting was different. Like, look, put it this way. Every week you got something to do, like to learn that's like Sailorized. Like, you was happy to go do that shit because like it was something like to do. Like, because 90% of the time you're sitting in the compartment either cleaning, folding, stenciling, or just looking at each other, bro.
They teach the firefighting classes how to handle the hose and basically.
Sorry.
The confidence chamber. We'll talk about that real quick.
You know, they
The
teach
confidence chamber. Oh, basically this is a gas chamber, y'all. The gas chamber. So you gotta put on a mask. This is basically to make sure like you know how to use a mask and you're confident in using that shit, right? So they bring you all in the gas chamber. You got your mask on already. They fill the room up with tear gas, and then they say, "Okay, this line, step up," right? And then you gotta take that shit off. You gotta take that shit off. You gotta breathe that shit in for a couple minutes. They make you say some shit, and then you walk out. Yo, motherfuckers be out there. They make you go like this, bro, because motherfuckers be puking, throwing up, all that shit, crying, everything, bro, everything. All your like mucus and spit and snot and throw up gonna be right here in your hand, bro. Like these. Like these.
Your nose will be running, your throat will get itchy, your eyes will burn a lot, hurts, burns a lot.
They're instructed to cup their hands under their chins to prevent bodily fluids from leaking onto the floor.
Some of us has more excess coming out than others.
What happened to me? Like I didn't. Okay, look. Here's what I did. Right when I was waiting to go, I made sure I slowed down my breathing and shit, so I didn't have to breathe it that much. And like it burned my throat a little bit. Like my eyes watering and shit. But like mine wasn't as bad because like I actually focused up on like slowing down my breathing. But when you standing outside and you finally like get straight, like you see everybody else coming out, and that should be funny as fuck, bro. The day we had to do this, bro, they was all saying, "Oh, don't drink milk. Dairy is gonna make you throw up when you go to the gas chamber." And me, I was trying to gain weight boot camp, so I was always drinking chocolate milk at Chow. So we had Chow right before this shit. So I still had my fat ass cup of chocolate milk. I didn't give a fuck. They, "Oh, Palmer, why the fuck you drinking milk? You finna throw up." I said, bro, I'm not finna fucking throw up. Like, I'm him. Like, y'all don't really know. So I still chugged that shit. I was like, how much y'all want to bet I do not fucking throw up? I didn't throw up, bro. That shit's cap. Don't listen.
Nose everywhere. Week 6 and 7, it's basically like inspections. Like their like
yeah, this is the most boring weeks,
bro.
bro.
Which is week 8. They're gonna have these inspections.
Battle
like,
stations.
Firefighting, how to fight the fire. Keep your eyes always on the fire. So yeah, week
We're not
8,
supposed to talk about battle
Battle
stations.
stations.
We signed a contract.
It's basically where they test your knowledge on everything and ensuring that you basically have a clear understanding of what they taught you. It's about a 12-hour experience of just staying up, staying awake, and staying aware.
That shit lasted all night. Basically, y'all see it. It's like a big ass ship, though.
What they taught
And
you.
like, it's actually like, so this ship got made by Disney, right? And it's like when you're in that shit, and like they have like missile hits and shit, and like you gotta put out the fires, fucking fix flooding and shit, like all this type of shit that's really going down. Like if you're going down in a ship type shit, like it's
about a
real
12-hour
life
experience,
like shit.
just
Like
staying up.
rooms are actually flooding in that bitch, like filling with smoke type shit. Like you gotta actually do this shit. There's actual fires you putting out in that fucking shit, bro. You actually putting on this gear and putting out a fucking fire in that bitch. Like there was a room, like there was like ammo cases and shit. We had to like put that shit into another room type shit. Bruh, the room was actually full of water because my team sucked ass and they couldn't fucking fix the leak.
So it's basically like just a simulation process. The next 2 weeks is basically the life classes, what to be aware of when you're in the real world. How
Yeah,
to
once you
carry
pass that
yourself.
shit, you're a sailor now.
Week
So they
10 is basically like you're
graduation.
there. A lot of people say boot camp is like you gotta make sure you're physically fit. Like go in there willing and optimistic to learn because a lot of people got booted out of boot camp because
Don't have a bad attitude because that will get you kicked out.
honestly, your job is gonna get so much harder if you're working with somebody that is just has this negative attitude, this negative aura.
Bro, everybody, you're gonna hate everybody in that bitch, bro.
Hang around the right group of people in boot camp, especially.
You gotta learn how to work with
What they
motherfuckers you
always say,
hate.
the quickest way to get out of boot camp is just to graduate.